Hi, my name is Father John Fincutter. I'm Divine Word Missionary here at the residence, and I've been here for 2 years, but I was here many years ago when we built the place. I spent 22, was it? No, 20 years. 20 years in one day. And the one day is very interesting because when I went to Southampton to get the boat wasn't there. It was a German liner, their biggest liner, the only one the English didn't sink in the World War II. So they said, she's tender. So I said, what does that mean? Well, how can a boat be tender? So I had to get on a small tender to go out of the British Channel to find the boat. And so when we went out there, well, they took everything away from us. We had none of our luggage or anything. And by a little antidote there, I had I had 11 little items to carry or to bring on. And one of them was the typewriter. And when I was going down to I said, that's an English typewriter. I should have sold that to somebody. I said, well, I'll leave it out. Somebody will steal it and I'll get the insurance. Okay. When I got to the stateroom, the only bit in the room was the typewriter. Anyway, all we had were papers about passport and all the permission to leave and permission to have, etc. So I'm looking at this and says, hey, as I've been here 20 years in one day, because I arrived on the 10th of August in 51 and was leaving on the 11th of August in 71. That's why I figured I was there, 20 years in one day. When I came back here, they offered me 3 jobs, and one was they appointed me here to be in charge of the building of this residence. And so more or less not anything technical, but trying to keep all the units going, the units together, working with the contractor and so on. And so it was built by the Holiday Inn people from Memphis, Tennessee. And they're a very wonderful group of people to work with. We went down there to do all the designing. They had everything set out there, like they had 16 different dining rooms set out in their demonstration there, which you could order the plates, the dishes, the spoons, the forks. They had every chair down there, so we could pick and choose, sit in the chairs. They had every desk all laid out. How many acres they said of all this furniture stuff. So we spent time doing that. So it was more coordination rather than actually saying there should be 3 windows here or 2 windows there and so on. So it wasn't designing as such. It was just sort of getting designers to work together. And then we broke ground on the 21st of August, 21st of January, and finished on the moved in on the 10th of December in 71. So just practically a year. He promised to bring us in, to move in for Thanksgiving, to have our first meal there, a big Thanksgiving dinner. That was the contractor. But he forgot about deer hunting. He said when they have the deer hunting in Wisconsin, he said we close down all work. There's no use, if you don't close it down, 10 guys will come back to work and you got to pay them. And he closed it down, but he says all those guys clear off for deer hunting in Wisconsin. Whether they ask you or not, they just go. So he says, I'm very sorry, we're going to be a week late. So I said, oh, it's all right, we can live with a week late. So one day we moved the whole community, yes. But all they had to move was themselves. Every room was completely furnished. Even I'm pretty sure at that time we had a television in every room. I would say 60 for sure. I don't think there were 80. Well, there were 10, 20, I think there were 60. The first event, well, chaos. Well, I disappeared that day for a while because I went home to celebrate my Silver Jubilee. And that same Sunday they were moving. I had 2 fellows in charge, 2 lay people, no SVDs, no members, so they couldn't curse the members. They just said these workers. And when I come back, disaster because the coffee machine didn't work. The place was a failure. No coffee. There was 3 or 4 guys who said, no, there's no coffee. How do you make the machine? We can't get the machine to work. I said, I don't drink coffee. So I said, we're going to think about it tomorrow morning.